Hi everyone, Brett Gurney here. Hope everybody's good today. I was not at this event. I could have been, I should have been. I was invited, but it was a short notice and I just wasn't able to go. And let me just back up a little bit so I can kind of tell you how that all went about. And this was way back when I got the call from Madison, who was at the event. She's a friend of mine. She's my sponsor in this company. And she was there, and she was the one that was able to extend the invitation to me. But like I said, I was not able to go. And that was in September. But I believe it was first week of August, maybe. Might have been the last week of July. Right around that time, I got a call from her, and I was involved in some other stuff. I had some other stuff going on. I was busy, and I'm always busy building something, and I wasn't actively seeking or searching for anything, another company or anything like that, and I get a lot of calls that I just, don't pay a whole lot of attention to when I'm not actively searching. Um, Politely tell people that, I'm just not open right now or whatever the case is. But when Madison called me, she's a friend of mine, and out of respect for that friendship, as well, her accomplishments and her connections in the industry, um, I had to hear what she had to say, and mainly because she's my friend, and regardless of whether it was something that, you know, I knew that she probably had something good because she wouldn't have been calling me if she didn't. But even if it wasn't, or even if I didn't think it was, then I still would have took the call, of course, right? I mean, that's what we do. Um, and so, anyway, she told me the story. She had a great story for me that day, an amazing story, a story that I talk about still, that I will continue to talk about, that I will keep on talking about over and over and over again because it's a story that needs to be told. And when I heard this story about Peter Castleman and Chip Marsland and the team that they assembled, and the product that they were bringing to market, I was taken back a little bit. Because I really didn't think that there was anything unique left in this field. I mean, there's a lot of great companies out there. There's a lot of great products out there. There's companies popping up every day. Some aren't that good. Some are great. That's not what this is about. But I just, had become kind of numb to it all because it all at the end boiled down to being the product was maybe a variation of another product, something similar, or when you peel back the layers, you find maybe that the funding really isn't there, or the owners really aren't that experienced. The structure really isn't that sound. As you peel back the layers, you know, usually you find things that aren't so great as what was first portrayed. Um, but when I heard about who was launching this company, Yevo, Peter Castleman, with his track record and what he's done and the team that he put together and the product, again, the product, I was, like I said, I was taken back a little bit, and I thought about it that night. Even though I wasn't looking at it for anything, it just made so much sense to me. The product and the more that I thought about it, and then the following day, and I was still thinking about it, and then I started doing some more research on it, and I got the whole story, with some of the stuff that she wasn't able to tell me. And when I started searching, about the product and the science behind the product, it just began to dawn on me that this was something here that I had to be involved with. I had to be. I would have been foolish not to be, I think. That's my opinion. I still feel that way. And I'm darn glad that I did, get involved, take action, get engaged, get involved. And so I'm going to be telling this story. I mean, that's what I do. and because it's a great story to tell, and stories sell, and you know, this is something that needs to be heard. The product is as timely and as needed as anything that I'm aware of that's out there. And I'm not going to go into a whole lot more. You can read the blog post here. You know, it talks about the nutrient foods, which, by the way, was in the news very recently. Their grand opening for which is Nutrient Foods, the plant, which is Yevo's manufacturing facility. The governor was there of Utah, and some other very prominent people in that society there, that locale. And you know, it was quite a splash, you know, and it really gave a lot of realism, you know, to what was going on in the story and Yevo and everything else. Okay, and so you can just look at the blog post here, and I appreciate you if you continue to follow and kind of get this story and keep yourself open to what's going on and learn about what Yevo really is and what our product really is and who Peter Castleman really is. Because if you're anything like me, you will see a very phenomenal opportunity here. So until we see each other again, until my next video, thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you reading my blog post. I appreciate you listening. You can just, after you read the post, feel free to search around on the site. There's some more information, and contact me, okay, and ask me all your questions. All right, thanks, and have a great day. Bye.